I think it would make it easy. I think everybody would be on an even playing field. I mean, I can't tell you how ridiculous it is that the SEC plays Norfolk State and southwestern Louisiana in the middle of November. I mean, I think it's a joke, and I think it's something that most of the college football world has either resigned to accept or doesn't want to talk about. I mean, I think that's an absolute joke that they schedule those games in November when everybody else is finishing up their conference season. The SEC just gets to take a break. I think you need a consistent playing field for everybody. But at the same time, I mean, you have that argument. Honestly, I think what solves the problem for everybody is you go to an 8-team playoff. And what you do is you take the winners of all the 5 conferences, and you take the winner of or the highest ranked group of 5 team, and then you've got 2 at-large spots. So you can eliminate that argument. Do you take a second SEC team? You eliminate the argument of, well, does Penn State deserve to get in this year, or whatever that second Big Ten team was. I mean, it's a situation. It's interesting living here on the West Coast. The Rose Bowl was always what you looked forward to. But it's interesting that the playoff has somewhat diminished what is, the granddaddy of all bowl games, what was the pinnacle of Pac-12 or Pac-10 and Big Ten football. You're on the quest for the playoff all year, and you lose a game to Arizona State, and all of a sudden it's like, well, I guess we're going to go to the Rose Bowl. And if you bring in an 8-team playoff and you make it so that the Pac-12 champion goes to the Rose Bowl and plays keep both of the best of both worlds. You keep the playoff, but you also keep the importance of the Rose Bowl. I mean, these are all talk about, say, in a vacuum, but whether it's having all conferences play 9 conference games or expanding the playoff to 8 teams. But the reality is you've got too much money banked into around the country that it's going to be extremely difficult to make any sort of change any time in the near future.